All right, let's talk about what's happening in Iowa. It's a mess there with their smartphone app. They're simply unable to report the results. Meanwhile, this morning, the head of the DHS cybersecurity department now saying the app used for caucusing in Iowa was not vetted by anybody at DHS, despite the fact that they offered. Why? Here with reaction is the acting Secretary of Homeland Security, Chad Wolf. Chad, good morning to you.
Good morning.
So everybody's been talking about this app. It was going to change everything. As it turns out, behind the scenes, before they used it last night, DHS had offered to what? The app.
So our cybersecurity and infrastructure security agency has offered to test that app from a hacking perspective. They declined, and so we're seeing a couple of issues with it. I would say right now we don't see any malicious cyber activity going on.
Nobody hacked into it.
No one hacked into it, so this is more of a stress or a load issue, as well as a reporting issue that we're seeing in Iowa. But what I would say is that given the amount of scrutiny that we have on election security these days, this is a concerning event, and it really goes to the public confidence of our elections.
Talk a little bit about Election Day security as we look forward to the first Tuesday in November. How sure are we there's not going to be something kooky going on the internet?
Well, I would say that today and this year we are more secure than we've ever been. So as we look at 2016 and our preparations for 2018, we're even more secure than 16. So we're continuing to learn and build and learn the lessons that we've done. And I would say that we're going to have folks on site as we did in Iowa. We have election war rooms from the department. We have folks on site and ready to support.
Okay, let's talk about the other big story, and that is the coronavirus. I know there have been 20,000 cases worldwide. How are we managing essentially isolating the United States from incoming cases?
Sure. So President Trump really took leadership on this issue, and first and foremost, we're here to protect the American people. So what we did is we decided to, any flights coming from China or anyone who's visited China in the last 14 days, we're going to funnel those individuals to 11 airports to make sure that we have the right medical professionals there. So that's what we're doing today. So those flights, again, coming from China or individuals that have visited China in the last 14 days are coming to 11 airports and getting seen by medical professionals who are making determinations on whether some type of quarantine is needed or some other procedure. So we want to make sure that they're all seen by those medical professionals.
So when somebody steps off the plane, do they take their temperature? Do they say, how do you feel?
Absolutely. They're going through a number of questions, a number of medical checks to include temperature. Where have you been? DHS is also looking at their travel history to make sure that they haven't been someplace perhaps they haven't disclosed as well.
And if somebody has been someplace and they're exhibiting symptoms, then how do we quarantine them?
So you can do one of two ways. So CDC, depending if they're infectious or not, will make that a government quarantined, and they'll use local facilities to do that. Otherwise, it'll be a self-imposed house quarantine that we saw during the Ebola. From the department's perspective, we're concerned about airports, but we're also looking at maritime ports as well as land ports of entry. So folks coming in from Canada and Mexico as well. We need to have procedures, and the department does, on all of these ports of entry, not just the airports of entry.
Man, you guys have got a big job.
All right.
Thank you very much for joining us live.
Thank you.